Real talk, real people.
You sure y'all ready for this?
We talk about stuff that y'all whisper about.
Tune in, turn it up, sit back and vibe. Like, subscribe, haha, that's right, they live. Wait again a minute, they gon' blow your mind. And when the show over, you can press rewind.
Wait again a minute, wave your hands with it.
Tune in to another episode of WGM&x podcast. I am Gam, and of course I got my co-host,
Miss Go Getter.
Mr. Ewer.
Hey, Mr. Yule, how are you?
I'm good. What's going on, ladies? What's up?
Yeah, missed you last week.
Yeah, man, I had one emergency run last week, man. I missed y'all too, man. Felt my first week not being here felt strange. Felt like
It did.
Felt like I was like, you know how like if you broke out of prison or something, you weren't supposed to be like AWOL, you know what I mean? So I'm glad to be back.
Well, we're actually glad to have you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt a little funny, like, what in the world? Is he coming? You sure? What's going on with
About
him?
one time. It happens one time. That's all.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Now you heard him say one time now, so we're not gonna give him two times. That's one time.
I do my best.
One and done.
I do everything in my entire power to make sure I have
Show
that
up.
availability. Yeah,
That's right.
Okay.
that's all I can do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's it.
So how was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty cool. It was, I worked yesterday. The Love Day. We tackled a delivery yesterday. Then we went to dinner later on, and in between that, we went and looked at some equipment.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so,
gotcha.
yeah.
Miss Go Get, how was your weekend?
It was chill.
It was chill.
Did the same old thing.
Let's go. Gotta have some good food, man. She had
Yeah.
she had a powdered sugar and like little
Oh, the
containers.
beignets.
Man, I mean, she's fancy, man. Like they don't put that much powdered sugar
Fancy
on nothing
hood.
else stuff. Like, huh?
And
We
think
say
about it, I
fancy
didn't
hood.
even ask for all of that powdered sugar. They
That
just
was
gave it to me. It was
perfectly
like a little...
powdered. It looked
Yeah.
like that.
It was. Anyway, y'all, we got a special guest this afternoon. So, special guest, can you please introduce yourself for our viewers and listeners of WGM&x podcast?
Hello, my name is Tamara, Artis. I'm from Suffolk, Virginia. I have 7 kids, and I'm here with my cousin today.
Okay, cousin, first cousin.
Hold up, pause. We don't know you as what we know you as. Like, what's your name?
Teda,
Okay, that's what people gonna resonate with.
the one and only Teda.
Okay.
That's absolutely correct. But see, we knew her like she been tomato red. She been she been a whole lot of things. But all of it started with the Tito.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
where
just
tomato
really-
red come from?
I think my grandma used to call her that. I want to say my grandma used to call her
All my aunts.
I think
Call me
I
that,
think
too.
I can't remember, but it was somewhere back in those days or whatever. But yeah,
Oh, tomato red.
Naya still calls me tomato red.
Really? Oh, wow.
yeah. So, Tita, Tamara, Miss
Tomato
Artis,
red.
tomato red, everything, all T's. Tell us a little bit about why you're here today, because let me be honest with you, before you even say why you're here, I'm shocked that you're here. I'm shocked that you're here, but I'm also glad that you're here because I think this conversation is much needed, but it had to be done on your time, So enlighten us a little.
Okay, I'm going to try my best not to cry. I'm not going to cry.
Mr. You get a tissue back there because I already knew I'm going to cry.
2020, I lost my mother. And as of today, I'm just actually getting myself, back together. I was in this dark place. I was alone. And I had got addicted to Percocets. And it was real bad. I would pay $100 for one Percocet. It was that bad.
Wow.
And so now I'm trying to get myself back together. I want to be Tamara, not Teda. I want to be Tamara. I'm really trying because that was hard.
Right.
And it's still hard. And after losing my mother, I lost myself. I lost my children. I lost them when I got addicted to those Percocets. I lost them. And I'm trying to get them back now, and that's hard.
Trying to get the kids back.
Yeah, like I don't have no respect from maybe 2 or 3 of them, and it's all behind those Percocets.
Right.
Because I let them do whatever they wanted to do. When I was on the Percocets, it was like that. It numbed me from everything. It took me away from the world. My body was just here.
So let me ask you this. So what made you, like, because of the grief, that's what made you go to the Percocet? Like, what led you to that, you know what I'm saying, drug of choice? Like,
Because I knew my mother had them, and I had a Percocet before. I know how a Percocet make you feel. So I asked my daughter, because she gave them to my daughter to put up so when nobody mess with her pills. And I asked her to give me one. I watched
This was
her.
after her passing? No.
No, she was in the hospital.
Okay.
And I watched my daughter put them up, and I went right behind my daughter and got them. And I had a cousin that asked me, could he have one? And I told him they were all gone, and he just could not believe that they were gone. He was like, see, there's no way you took all those pills. I said, yes, I did. They gone. And it was 120 pills, and they was gone within a week.
Wow. So you was taking how many a day?
I probably would take 24, because I'm going to take one every hour.
what?
Really? So they wear off in an hour?
It's a man thing. They don't.
Oh.
They don't. But it just kept me.
Zoned out,
Yeah.
basically?
Yeah.
So you was using that as a... So if your mother was in the hospital at that time and you was taking them like that, so what was your reason for taking them then if she was still here?
Because I knew she wasn't coming back home. Like, there was ounces. I mean, we had already knew that she was just laying there waiting to, go.
Wow. So, wow, like that's...
Yeah. So to deal with it, that's how you do. Wow.
So now, when you were taking these, so you had started taking them prior to her passing,
Yes.
right? So, and you liked the way they made you feel. And now, did your mom know that you were taking them too?
Yeah, she knew. She knew, because she would give me one.
Okay.
I'd be like, I would lie just to get one. Because it got me up out of bed. I could paint the house. I could do anything. It gave me so much energy. And it kept me happy. Like, so, yeah, I knew how it was. And she had gave me one before. That wasn't my first time taking it when she, was ready to die.
Wow.
Okay, so you had took them before she went to the hospital. So you had, but you was only like taking them.
Yeah, I
Like,
would just
what was the reason for taking them then?
to feel good. Yeah, just to feel good.
So how did that since your mom has passed and you've taken basically increased your habit has increased, right? How does that make you feel now that when you look back from where you started to like now, you went from one to one, then you went to one, then you went to like one every hour, almost 20, almost 24 in a day. How did it? At what point did you was like, what am I doing? What's going on? Like, how can I stop?
I had sent a video message to my family. And I was asking them, like, how did that happen to me? Like, what did I do to deserve what I was going through? But August taught me when I knew my kids had to go back to school. I couldn't be on those pills and take care of my children. I couldn't do it. So that was why I wanted to get help, to get off of them, because I couldn't do that. I couldn't take care of my kids and be on pills. The year before, school had closed because of COVID.
Right.
So we was good that year. And they had all that money flowing around, all that PUA money. So that was really how I was getting pills too, because I had the money to do it. Once I knew that money was gone, I told a few friends of mine that I have to get help. Like, I really had to get help, and I wanted help. I was tired of it. My kids used to give me money just to go and get one.
And
Why?
why?
Because it would changing your behavior?
I would be sick. I would be sick just like I'm a heroin addict. I would be sick just like that.
Oh my God.
Sick.
Man, that's
Oh.
I
Okay,
would be
so-
sick.
So they was giving to you just so you can go.
They
Just
would give
so
me
you can
money,
get
money,
over
money.
the sickness.
I
So
made
at that
sure.
point, at that time, how many were you taking then?
As many as I could get.
Before getting sick, how many did you have to take before it would make you sick, not having one?
Me, I'm not gonna go like I'm not even going in my room and act like I want to lay down if I don't got no pills.
Oh, really?
I got to make sure I got my pills. Like
So
I had
your
to make
main,
sure.
so what you're saying basically is your main focus was on
A pill.
having a pill. So at that point, the pill wasn't making you feel good to paint the house. At that point, the pill was making you high.
It was coping. It was
was
a
coping.
coping
Yeah.
mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't high like
It was functional like
Right.
that. If without it, there's
You
no
couldn't
function.
function.
Yeah.
right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I Teda, I rock with you. You my dog. We've been since kids, right? Like, I love you to death. And I probably assumed something's going on. I seen you a few times, but I never knew that, right? And, I always, one of the gifts that I do appreciate that I have is regardless of what appears to be with somebody, I love them the same.
That's
I don't
right.
never
Right.
I got
That's
people
right.
who used to do all types of crazy stuff. And they come up to me, they can get a hug and
That's
all
right.
of that,
Yeah.
right? Because it's love. Did you have anybody that where were the stops? Like who was like, yo, your man, your uncle, your brother, anybody wanted like, yo, you gotta stop. Like, nah. Like
Right.
were there any stops there?
Yeah. My kid's there. He hated it. He hated it. I denied it for a long time. Excuse me, a long time. I denied it. And so I just cried out to him that I wanted help.
And when you cried out to him, what did he actually do? Or should I say, what was his response?
I can't even remember his response.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I can't
he
even
try to-
remember, but I went and got my own help. I did it on my own.
right.
Okay, so he didn't try to help you or get you help.
He just talked like down on me. He made it worse.
Right.
I
So it
think,
wasn't helpful.
but I think though, being that we not equipped, right? And when our loved one or somebody that we love is going through some things like that, we don't know how to really
Help.
help. We don't know how to deal. We don't know how to handle. First thing we do is we go and we start,
Saying what you
at
shouldn't do.
them.
Right.
You need to stop. You need
Right,
to.
right.
But it's easy for us to say when we're not, in that
In that
situation.
situation. Yeah.
But being your first cousin, I can honestly say, like, I've seen you up and I've seen you down. And just, so sometimes, we have to separate ourselves from certain things because it's like, it's hurting to the core when you see somebody and you like, damn, like, what in the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the world? And you can't help them. Only thing you can do is pray for them, but you stay away because you don't want to be right there in the day to day. You know what I'm saying? To see what's going on.
Especially when you don't have the words to say that's going
Right.
to help. Like you said, you reached out to your friend, but he didn't have the words to say that was helping you. The words he knew what to say was basically what you shouldn't do, but you say that, it made it worse.
Right.
So if you don't have the words to say to direct someone to want to go get the help, then I would think, like what Gam was saying, the best thing to do is to kind of like pray about it, maybe step away out.
All right. I think I've helped a few friends that's been on, that's had addictions to drugs. And I think there is no words. I think it's all action.
Yeah.
I
Right.
took someone to a rehab and they didn't know. When we got there and I tricked them to get out the car, I pulled off and I'm looking in the mirror and he like, and I like left him there.
Right.
But now,
But that's one of them things. Depending on the individual, that might
Right.
work and that might
it
not
might
work.
not work, right. But now this guy has a job and he's doing great and he has foreign cars and all that. We know
Yeah.
his
Put in the
story,
work, yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just.
but he might have wanted it too, though, because you have to actually want that.
You
Yeah.
gotta
You
want
got
it.
to want it.
There's a thin line between when I hear people, even me, I'm a recovering addict when it comes to the street. I look at that the same way.
right.
Even they're making money, it's the same addiction, right?
Right.
one of the things that I try to do is I try to go to my hoods and these other places, right, to motivate guys, but not just that. I'm proving to myself that I'm fixed, because a lot of people are fixed as long as they are away.
Right.
But that's not really, is that really fixture?
Fixed.
No. Yeah.
Like, you
You
have to
just
go
staying
in
away.
the belly of the beast and understand me. Of course you can't do this if I have you locked away 23-1.
Right.
Yeah, nobody can do it. It's not there. It's not
Right.
ready available. Put it readily available and see if you're fixed or not. Now that's a gamble. If you know you're weak, because some people absorb things. So if you know you're not, don't gamble with it. But
Right.
I just would say that, like, Teda, your situation, that's like, I just want to let you know, like, I never looked at you any different or anything. I didn't really know that magnitude of things, but you got, you have people that sincerely love you, of course, and you have a supporting group out here, of people. I'm glad you are here, man. That vast performance, you could have been gone.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, you lucky, you're blessed. It is not luck. We're past luck. We're a blessing. So, like, there's a blessing that we still have you here. I'm glad, and you have the strength to talk about it. Pookie, we all love her. She was she's a legend.
Fireball,
she's a legend in our story. When you know from the hood and from different places, So I'm just glad that you had the strength to talk about it and to try to fix that situation.
So let me
So, go ahead.
Let's go again.
So what is the reason why you want to talk about it now? Like,
I want to talk about it because it may help someone else. And that's the only reason.
Right.
Like, I really want to talk about it is to help someone else. Sometimes people, they be scared to tell their story, and not me.
Right.
My kids will look at me like, something is really wrong with you, because I don't have to know you, and I'm going to tell you.
yeah.
I don't even have to know you, and I'm going to tell you.
So how long were you using Percocet, and how long have you been off? And how did you get off?
2020 to 2022. I've been off Percocets for almost 4 years.
Oh wow.
I went and got help, and I started using some other stuff to help me.
They gave that to you to help. Okay, do you think it's helping?
Yeah, it helped. Yeah, it helped. It helped.
So how are you dealing or coping on days where, life is out here lifing? You know what I'm saying? Life is stressing. Like some people may pick up the bottle. Like me, I may sit in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But with you having a habit, what do you do when life is stressing?
Pray. I gave it to God. Like, I've been on my spiritual journey for about four and a half years.
Oh, that's right, because you belong to a church that is not in your location. You belong to an online church that your daddy told you need to get somewhere closer.
Why you chose? Why
Yes.
did you choose an online church though versus going into?
Because when I heard her, I just had to go back and find that lady.
Yeah.
And I really, really like her. And nobody won't go with me to South Carolina to go to church.
Like, so would you make this a once a month trip or once every 2 months?
Right.
But you really like her, so do
yes,
you
I
feel
really do.
the word that she's given is helping you
Yeah, it
spiritually?
is.
Okay. Okay.
So let me ask you this. So what would you say, like, because once this actually drops and airs, people are going to have their opinions, right? People are going to be like, oh, I knew it, or not even known. You know what I'm saying? So what is your take on that? Like, how are you, like, are you really ready for that?
When life gets busy, who's caring for the ones who matter the most? At Genesis Home Health, we deliver more than care. We deliver compassion, dignity, and a peace of mind, providing personal care, respite care, and also private duty. Genesis Home Health is proud to be one of the leading home health providers in the 757. Your loved one deserves professional and reliable care, and it starts today. Call Genesis Home Health right now at 757-606-0154. Again, that number is 757-606-0154. Genesis Home Health, where your family becomes our family. And mention WGM&x podcast.
I really do not care.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
really do not care. I had one girl to tell me they heard it. Her and her sister wanted to call me. I said, why y'all ain't call me? I would have told y'all. I probably would have asked to borrow some money. I know it would. If they would have called me back then about a pill. Can I please get $100 right quick? Yeah.
Right.
So they was gonna call you to discuss what they heard. Now, were they gonna try to give you some advice or direct you to some help, or just to call, just to want to
Right.
know?
Want to know?
Well, I mean, I can respect them though, because, like some people, like we were talking earlier, some people, they won't directly come to you, but they have a conversation about you. So why not go to the source and say,
Right.
hey,
That's
Tita,
right.
especially if I know you and it's not from a malice place,
That's right.
Tita, what's
Well,
going on?
but that's good if you doing that out of love and you want to try to see if you can help. But if you're not doing that out of love and try to see if you want to help, then you're just doing it just so you can have something else to talk about to the
Right.
next
That's-
person.
I
When you
mean-
go back, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
Teda. I asked her, did she, what she using? Percocets. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's no,
Yeah.
I don't have no respect for that.
Right.
'Cause you being nosy. It's really none of your business unless you're going to provide direction of help.
Correct.
If you're not
Yeah,
going to
I
provide
agree with Miss
Understood.
Go Get on that. That's kind of like playing in her face.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that make yes.
That's
Playing
literally.
all-
I guess it depends on who it
tiptoeing
is.
all in,
Yeah.
tiptoeing all in the face, doing the tap
You
dance.
bold
Like,
enough to gossip in my
Miss
face.
Go Get It always wants somebody tiptoeing and playing in somebody's face.
Yeah,
Everybody's
playing
not
all-
tiptoeing and playing in
all
people's face.
in the face. You all in the face.
But what I cannot, like, it's just,
So
my thing is,
go ahead.
oh, I want to ask about your kids. So at the time, I know you said, that, you asked one to show you where the pills were or where you followed them because they didn't show you, you followed them. Then you was getting money from them at times when they felt like, I guess, you was really, really sick and they thought they was happy. So today, doing all of that versus today, how are your relationships with your kids? Because I know you had 7, so how are the relationships? Do you think they lost respect for you during that time?
Now. Not that time is now.
Now they don't have the
Now.
respect. But then they had respect? Really?
Yes,
So
they
what
had
happened?
respect then. I think it's because
They,
it's
they
like
got older too, though.
they got older and it's like they raised themselves. They
Yeah,
was taking
true.
care of themselves. Like I wasn't doing anything. Cooking.
Not making that
Cleaning.
y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
right. Or hamburger. Let me tell you something. I had to make my own
Rice
damn
and
hamburger,
gravy.
rice and gravy
You
the
know how
other
to make
day.
that?
I'm glad.
Yeah,
man.
I
I'm
made
so
it, but I ain't
proud.
gonna say it was like I mean, I did the best I could. Somebody, Kariva Nicole told me that it looked like some slop that they had on Mondays in the feds.
For real.
That's because I had put it was leftover, so I had put it all together. So, but it was good to
I'm
me.
proud of it. As long as that's all that matters. If it's good
You
to
trying.
you,
It
you're
was.
saving money,
I asked Miss
and you're
Go Get
learning
It,
the
so
craft.
she said no.
No.
It makes your house more of a home when you,
that makes
when you
sense.
perform in your kitchen.
I perform, I clean it up.
That's good, Mr. Yule. Trying to make her feel good.
I mean, but it's
I like
actually
that.
because she like
Yeah.
it. That's really all that matters.
That's
You know,
all that
you're
matters.
not good enough to be offering plates.
Right,
and stuff
exactly.
Like that.
Gonna ask me.
Yeah.
She walking around the office. I said, "You want something? You want something?" No.
Yeah.
What is
So
it?
she proud of herself. Man.
Right.
Absolutely.
What is it?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Teda, let me express this, and with all due respect to your relationship and whoever, right? But I just want to say this. So we I'm just speaking for me and guys. You was one of the cuties, right?
Thank you.
Right. I mean,
She come from good stock. I mean,
I mean-
we are first
I'm
cousins.
just telling you, me and her brother
Go
was
ahead.
cool until
Okay.
I've been knowing her forever. So, her brother used to talk to a girl that I used to talk to one time. So, we
Why you get all antsy in the
Right.
seat? Girl, I used to talk to her. What is all that?
let's go get her tough. Boy. But one of the things that I always look at, and it hurts me when I see it, is when somebody takes that journey. It happens. But for me, it's always the bounce back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
Sometimes people get so far that there is no recovery. I mean, they stop, but they alter their look so bad. There's a get high look that comes with people,
yeah.
right? They finished for years, but they damaged themselves so bad that they're not the same, and it still got that, dope look or whatever that look is. So I'm telling you, I feel like you still is salvageable. Like you still have, you can shake all the way back. I just feel like you can, because I don't, I obviously I probably seen you and thought something was going on, but when somebody lose their parent, it's not my job to say it's this or it's that or it's that. I'm just like, man, you good? Every time I've seen you, it's been a hug or love, right? So I'm just saying this to say, like, man, shake all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, go, like, get everything that's old. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's that. These stories be, these be like a little touching to me, because I was a part of the damaging it problem one time. So, you don't think about it when you're passing it out. You're looking at $100 play. But, man, it's damaging. You know what I'm saying? It's damaging. So.
Yeah.
It's ironic
Especially
you said
when it
that.
hit home. So when you know.
It's ironic you said that, Mr. Ewer, because my next question to her was, being that you are shaking back, right? I think that, because, we know the statistics. We know how people, get sick or leave here, whatever. So that lets me know that God has a plan for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to figure out what that purpose is and what that plan is, and to make sure that you're in alignment with that. Because it's like, you're here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And doing that amount is unheard of.
Yeah, it is.
And then it's like,
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just like, I'm trying to find the spiritual side of it. Like, it has to be something, a reason why you're still here. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have been.
I was even taking fentanyl and knew it, but I had to have it.
Are you serious?
You serious?
You
I knew the
knew?
pills was fake, yeah. I took that first
So you had
So
a
you could-
press pack? What did
Press
press pack or something?
Press something.
So this is what side note. This
One
is
of them was a
but
fake.
I needed it.
This
And
is
that's
what
another one.
this was what Kodak Black was saying when he said, "I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate because I'm a gremlin."
Wow.
Right? This is what he's talking about, and people die from that.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So let
So
me
you
ask.
could have been out of here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's probably why you said, like you said, you couldn't do anything and you couldn't move. You couldn't even get up out the bed or anything.
No, that night I got sick, and I ran to my back door, and I let them know in there. I let them know.
Let who know? The kids know?
Man, my friends that
Okay.
was there. I was like, I just took a fake pill. I could just tell it's there. It just the way it dissolved everything. It was fake.
It wasn't right.
I stole that one right back into the other one.
It took another fake one or another real.
No, the fake one I only had two.
So you took a fake one, then I guess you got scared after you took it. That's why you went running and telling, kind of like freaked you out. But you threw it up and you went back and took another one. So what was the reason for that?
Because I needed it. Like, I needed it. My body needed it.
Right.
So do the fake ones? So the fake ones was doing the same thing as the real ones, as
Yeah,
far
they
as
were
your
just-
body concerned.
Yeah. They say that.
was?
Yeah. It's a man thing too, though. But
Right.
Yeah.
So let me
Yeah,
ask you this.
I can
Teda.
go for that. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. So, you taking the pills, right? And when you got sick, like, what was some of the symptoms that you had? I'm sitting here scratching. You know, mine is a terrible thing because I'm sitting
Yeah.
here scratching
She
the
just
whole
said it
damn
was a
time. And I'm
mad
not
thing.
even itching.
Because, like, them Percocets, it make you itch.
Yeah, but I don't know Percocet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
You
understand
know what I'm
what you're
saying? Like,
saying.
if you get one
Right.
from a doctor or something. it
Right,
make you
right,
itch.
right. But let me ask
Yeah,
you.
make
So,
you itch.
my question to you was, when you didn't have it, right? What were some of the things that actually happened to you, like far as your body, your mind?
I can't even explain it. I just could not get myself together. My legs would go numb. I don't know. I cannot explain it. It's the worst feeling in the world.
So,
It
and
is
that's
the
why you never
worst.
wanted to be without.
Yes, that's exactly why. Your stomach hurt, but it ain't no regular hurting pain that we would have if we cramping or something. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It just felt like everything was out your body. Everything just out your body. You just empty. It was the worst feeling in the world.
So, being that you have 7 kids, I'm sure they have said some things to you that may have, you've been like, you know what, like you need to stop, or give me an example of something that they said to you that made you be like, you know what, that cut deep. I gotta stop. Like,
Nothing.
oh, nothing.
You didn't care. You didn't. So basically, you wasn't caring what they did.
You
What
was
they
numb.
said.
Yeah, but they wasn't bad or anything then when I was on. Like, they would go with me. They would give me money. One of my daughters even got into it with my kid's dad. Real bad. She was like, I'm not going to see my mama sick. She was going off real bad.
Right.
Because he tried to go and tell my cousins and them, I don't want to hear that. I'm sick. Boy, you better go ahead and run over top of you with this car. Like, it was bad like that.
Man.
So now, what are you doing, or what are your plans to get the relationship back with your kids? If
I
you have
pray.
one.
Yeah, I just pray. I pray. And I talk to my kids. Like, it's one of them, I think, is just like me. As far as her mouth, she's just like me. But I don't even tell her that. I wouldn't tell her that because
So how does it make you feel, though?
it hurts my feelings real bad.
But do you blame yourself based on what you was doing or the reason why? Okay.
I just know that's how I lost them and doing all that. I don't blame myself though.
Okay.
Nope.
You know, once you shake all the way back, like wherever that means for you, and you get in that element and they see that again, because they got to see it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm looking from a conscious eye, but they have to see it. And when, you know, and once they see it, because this reminds me of like a situation like with somebody like me. I have children that's not in my household that, you know, I'm constantly, you know, repairing
Right. That's
different
right.
children relationships because they're really not, for me, they're linked to different personalities with their mom. So, you know, but for me, the formula to repair the children's situation is, you know, for you as a mom, once they see it, right? Because they may understand that this part is stopped, but they still don't see what used to be. You know what I'm saying? They don't see I mean, I know you cook, you're a cooking lady. They don't see, you know, this part or that part. Once they see it, you know, they know used to you having, you know, Acura trucks and, you know, once they start seeing that, people, you know, children, they're going to gravitate to that. As, you know, some of them might be embarrassed, whatever their reason is for disrespect, right? And as they get older, they're going to gravitate back and they're going to straighten that because, you know, my parent is my parent. I don't care what they've done.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
just
true.
me, right?
Yeah.
But it
Right.
comes with maturity. You know what I'm saying? It comes with growth and maturity. But my question was this. How do you see, like, life as far as, like, relationship-wise, like, moving forward? You know, that this information is out there. I don't know if you're actively in something or whatever, but, you know, sometimes people relapse because they feel like, you know, the children don't
Jesus.
respect them. You know, this guy, they ain't gonna take him serious no more because now they know, you know, unfortunately with women, the stock for using drugs is unrepairable. Like, you can have a bad chick and they be like, man, she used to get out of here, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, and it takes a special guy to embrace that. It's still a woman. Like, you know, it's as street as I think I used to be.
But Derek, let me cut you off right there. That's a double standard though. That needs
It's
to be.
messed up,
It
man.
is because you can mess with a guy who gets high all day
Yeah,
long.
yes.
Right.
Like, you know, he ripping and running. You know he get high. He
Exactly.
slumped or whatever. But and it's okay. We
It's
accept
messed-
that.
it's
But
messed
whenever
up.
a woman do it, it's like it's always an issue.
Right.
It's
She
messed
ran
up.
through
And
this.
Yeah.
it's,
She
me-
just
yeah,
did
it's,
this, or
it's
she
messed
did
up.
that.
Does any of that bother you? You know what I'm saying? Like, does any of that, because some people look around and say, my children don't respect me no more. You know, this guy don't look at me serious no more. And they look around and they feel like, you know what? I've tried. I don't have anybody. I might as well just, you know, like,
Yeah.
I've
Go
back
messed
to-
it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have definitely had those thoughts, but I'm not gonna do nothing. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I be thinking that sometimes too.
Yeah.
Right. So what makes you so stronger today than you were a couple of years ago? A couple of years ago, did you not want to stop, or did you not have the courage or the ability to stop?
I didn't have the money, no. Yeah, I didn't have the money because I had to take care of my kids. That's what it was a couple of years ago, seriously. I didn't have the money. I had money.
So it was more about the money for you. If you had money, you do it. If you don't have money,
That's
you
what I
don't.
was going to say. I wonder what I'd still be doing it. Well, I would be on something else by now. I wouldn't still be on pills.
You don't think so?
I probably would be on heroin or something. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Glad.
So it was going to that direction?
That's what that pill is, seriously. They say it's like baby heroin.
Just in a pill form.
Man.
Yeah, so I thank God for real though.
So what does support look like to you from people that are around you? Like, what can somebody do to support you so that you no longer to make sure that that Teda is successful?
Like just a phone call. A phone call.
Is that to your first cousin?
No, that's till her phone is off. So I'm trying to figure, and she don't answer on Facebook. I'm trying to figure out how to.
How did I forget that she did just say
Yeah,
the phone was
a
off?
phone call. No, like back then though, I ain't had no support.
Right.
Now I do. Like I didn't have no support at all.
Yeah, I think people. I mean, I don't know. Yes, I think people always have support, but I just think that the support is not is camouflage. It's not identifiable because you may not want it. And
Right.
and support
It might not be what you want.
and
How
support
you
and
want it.
support doesn't know how to, like Ms. Gam was saying, it doesn't know how to, and both of them were saying, it doesn't know how to approach you. They come in with you with words. That's their formula of support, but really you needed like a family hug. You needed people to shelter you and that protection.
And you had to be open to receive it, though.
Right. I just think that people who support you now, they probably was there. They probably figured out a better way, and you figured out a better way to understand. So both of you have grown, and it's
Yeah.
recognizable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true too.
So now, are you getting therapy, like continue, or you're not?
No, not.
Okay. What about I know you said you went to the treatment and they gave you something to help. Do you continue with that program? Okay, you do?
Yeah, I have my group every week.
No, and the reason why I was asking is because if you saying that the reason why you stopped then was because of money, then if you was to get money now, would you go back?
No, I'll never go back. They say never say never.
Right.
But I can say I would never in my life take a pain pill.
Okay.
Never.
Right. So how do you think, Pookie, if Pookie could open up a channel right now to you and be able to talk to you, how do you think your mom, or what do you think she would say to you? Being that, she sees everything.
I think she'll cuss me out.
Sounds like her.
Like, if you don't get your shit together, girl, like, what is you doing? Get your shit together and take care of them kids.
Yeah, because Pookie definitely love the kids. And she fuss and cuss now, but she love the kids. So I just think, like, overall, you are a good person. You have an amazing heart. Like,
Thank
you
you.
are, you come from, I don't know about the artist side, but, outside, is what it is. But, excuse me, hi, mama. But I think that, success is right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you have so many amazing talents. That's the thing. And I think that you have to figure out what you need to do first and how you need to hone in on that. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take work. I think a lot of times people think that, you can just do whatever. It takes work. In order to move forward, you have to revisit the past. You have to get through some of the things that we've been through in order to go to the next step. So with that being said, like, are you ready to go to the next step?
Yes,
Like, not just saying it, but are you in your heart of hearts ready?
Like what Gail was saying,
I'm
even if
ready.
you have to leave some people behind.
I leave all of them. I'm ready.
I'm glad you said that. So
Yes.
yacht wars. Can I get you in the yacht wars? Cause
Yeah.
you gonna I think it's the
Yeah.
20 something. I think Monica. I know Monica. Shout out to Monica.
Yeah,
Atkins.
Monica Atkins. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
That's my she good people. I think she's one of the
Yeah.
representatives.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
I think that's creative stuff like that. I mean, you can cook for real, but creative stuff like that. That's
Yeah, I
little,
do it.
events and stuff is cool. So Teda, we've always been cool, and unfortunately, these ladies think that every time I'm cool with somebody that I don't talk to them. So so I just want to say this, with due respect. If you can call me, messenger, phone, anytime.
Okay.
If I can help you, you know what I'm saying, with something. We done had conversations that always stay with us, but I've never tried to. Okay, but
He
you
always
call
trying to put
me.
some on wax. He did.
I'm just telling you.
Always have to like get an answer, like you trying to do some damage
I'm just telling you because they think, I done mess with everybody on this show. Like I done ran through this kid. You know what I'm saying? I done ran through them like a dog in Jericho that's running around eating out on everything. So
You said you know that.
eating out on everything. The mutts, they don't go to the vet or nothing. They just live forever.
Right,
you
live
know what I'm
forever.
saying? But
That's
no,
absolutely
real
true.
talk. I'm one of those people that sometimes randomly I just pick up messaging. I don't have their number. I call them, yo, what's up? You going? They be like, I'm like, I don't know. I just thought about you. Thought it was, but call me if something I can do, or if you feel it some way, because I rock with you, man. Like I really, that's another situation where I'm just like, man,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So now, being that you said, let's go back to when you said that your child father or whatever. What's that like now? Like, cause I'm just like being realistic and being honest. Like, a lot of times, if we don't have healthy and positive situations around us, sometimes it can lend us back to, other things. So, what are we doing to make sure that nothing but positivity is around you?
Basically, are you still in the relationship that you said didn't help?
Toxic.
Okay.
And I don't know, I pray so hard, but I guess I don't do nothing.
Right.
I don't do
Prayer
nothing.
without action.
Yes, I don't do nothing because I be praying about it.
Faith without works is dead.
Yes.
Like, so that's why I said it has to go back to putting in that work. And I'm not trying to push you or pull you to do anything. I'm just trying to get you to see that, that we have to, sometimes when we ride down the road, we got to clean our window off because debris, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to make sure that when we're looking and when we're going somewhere, that we're going somewhere we can actually see past where we're at.
I know that's right. Go on, gal.
Yeah, so Teda, like I said, you have many talents and you are, you can go far.
Yeah.
But you just gotta, believe in Teda and be willing to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? I know even when Mr. U was telling you about the food stuff you cook. I remember Miss Go Get a proposition you was like, look, let's get a restaurant. And not only that, she said for you and your kids. Because she not only cooks, her kids cook. So that's like a family business, you know what I'm saying? That could have popped off and still can because your kids are getting older. And even though your kids feel the way that they feel, and they're entitled to be honest with you, right? But they love their mom. Like they love Teda. Like y'all fuss or whatever, but they love you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying. As she gets stronger, as she get back to herself, because I remember the greatest days. You know what I'm saying? And she called me about cars and stuff. So I know how that they're gonna come back. They're gonna rotate. Like it's just consistency. Like sometimes you can't say nothing. Sometimes it's just got to be seen. So T, let me ask you, you look at your life right now, like everything that's going on. What is your most addictive thing right now? Like I'm gonna tell you today. I probably have a cup of coffee every day, right? That's cigarettes, okay? So if cigarettes is your thing, and I'm not, I have no leverage to say what you should or shouldn't do, but I'm just saying this. There is a saying, if you can constantly slice down whatever the most addictive thing that's in your life at the present moment, you can beat any situation, right? Because more than a chemical or anything, sometimes the addiction is simply the pattern. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes the addiction is just a pattern. So if you break yourself from being, for having a consistent pattern
For
to
21
anything,
days, they say.
right? Then you can, and then nothing grows strength with you like that. You know what I mean? So for me, I stopped eating chicken this year, right? But I've been a vegan before, but I stopped eating chicken this year. So I haven't eaten pork or beef in 30 years almost, and chicken this year. So now I'm down to seafood and turkey. Next year is probably gonna be turkey, but constantly breaking patterns. The coffee is my thing. I need to probably slow down a little bit. But coffee and tea is kind of like a ritual for me, right? But whatever that thing is, I was just trying to say that sometimes if we can break patterns, whether it's we can. Addiction doesn't stand a chance.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So, Teda, what would you say to someone? What would you say to someone who is similar to you? Like you guys walk is so similar to where when you see them, you know automatically. They may be able to get over on us, but you see them and you like, nah, something ain't right. But some ain't right because you see them in you.
The behavior.
The behavior is there. So what would you say to them to encourage them?
I probably would just look at them and tell them, take it one day at a time, baby.
Yeah, but one day at a time might means
Keep doing it.
I mean, do it, but just don't overdo it. Like it could be that could be taken
Sure.
so many ways. Like one day at a time.
Yeah.
Like, is there any words I think what WAGM is saying that can rehabilitate that person? Like something that can jog their mind and probably stop them in their tracks and say, "Hey,
give it to God." I was telling them, give it to God.
Yep. And and I get it. But it goes back to giving it to God, but you still got to put in that work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's that's the thing. But you actually look good. So that
Thank
lets
you.
me know that you are.
Thank you.
So
you know,
was she
you're
wasn't
trying.
looking good before?
No, I was say she wasn't. Don't try to put me on the fucking spot.
It was just,
No.
I look like I want pills.
No, not that you wasn't looking good. You wasn't looking like who I knew you could look.
Teda.
Right.
What I knew you could look like.
That's right.
Like, because you remind me, you are an artist, but you look just like grandma, freckles and everything. Like, so lips and everything. So when I see you, that's all I see. So that's why it goes back to like sometimes you got to separate. You got to deal with people from a distance. You got to love them from a distance because sometimes you can extend yourself, and people are going through what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? That's because I'm no different from. I'm gonna put this out here. Like, I don't want you to ever think that I think I'm better than you. I'm no better than you.
we thought
I just
that,
don't.
man. That's what we thought.
I'm sure. I'm sure you did.
said that, man.
And of course, my let me tell you, and my right side is my strong side, so I knew you was coming for me. You know what I'm saying? But and I know sometimes people think that because they see people and they got it all together, like you have no idea what
Other
people are
going through.
internalizing. You know what I'm saying? So I said it to say this, like, I love you. I want you to win at all costs, but at the end of the day, you gotta want to win. You know what I'm saying? I can't want it no more than
Exactly.
you.
That's right.
So I encourage you to keep going. And it's gonna be hard. It's hard for me.
It's hard as hell.
But I believe that you can do it. Like, I mean, you're a product of Pookie. Like, Pookie won't no slouch now. You know what I'm saying?
Pookie was like one of the realest. If you can have a parent like a mom that can be a parent and understand the situation you're dealing with out there, she's one of the realest ones. Like when you think about it.
Yeah,
She's one of the realest ones.
she definitely knew.
Yeah. I mean,
she
just
knew, yeah.
anything. I mean, when her brother was younger, though, some of the stuff was gonna make she was like your dad. She could drop a jewel on you from that aspect, but then go in the house and make sure that your room clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's a G. Rest in peace.
So what's next for you?
Trying to get my daycare open.
Yeah, you were doing good with that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Opening my daycare back up.
So daycare over food? Do you love that over food?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I actually want to start back cooking every
Talking
Friday.
talking that mic right there, and that'll be good.
I want to start back cooking every Friday.
What do you love though? You love the daycare better?
Yeah, I like the daycare better.
Because at this point in life,
I don't like to wash dishes.
we all have to do what we love. If you can do what you
Dishwasher.
love.
They don't
Use
wash
the
them good. That y'all both. They ain't gonna wash that good.
Oh no, you got to throw them away.
Yes,
you got to wash them by
That-
hand or throw it away.
Does anybody have an opinion about you and their children based off of your past? I mean, is that harder, or will they eat your food? People are funny, man.
Yeah, they are.
Exactly.
Or would they
That's a
eat
good
your
question.
food?
They are. That's why I had to stop posting a whole lot of stuff on Facebook because I knew I was trying to open my daycare. I was like, Lord, I'm so depressed. I said, shit, I can't put that on Facebook.
Right.
I'm trying to open up a daycare.
Right.
But nobody want to bring their kids
Right.
somewhere with a person depressed.
Yeah.
Right. Or just sometimes, it's an unfair world. I think information can be helpful
much
or used
information.
against you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm cooking. I don't like to cook like that no more.
Okay.
Really? So it took away your interest of cooking over the years? Your interest?
I think I wish my mama was here with me. Like, she would always help me in the kitchen and then go on back to her room.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I don't care to cook.
Yeah. I got you.
So how were you dealing with the grief? I know you had the addiction, but it's like you were battling several different things at one time. So how are you?
Yes.
How are you dealing with the actual grief part?
I don't even know. Like, with dealing with the grief, I guess that's why I'm so depressed.
Right.
You still feel depressed? That's what we gotta. That's
Real
that's what
depressed.
I want to work on, because the depression will allow you to do uncharacteristic things, and it's almost like you don't have control if you slip too far in. So what is? I mean, I'm for the record, I have both of my parents. I'm not qualified to tell anybody how to feel about losing anybody. I've lost a lot of people, friends, cousins, but my parents, I'm blessed to still have them. So I'm not qualified to tell anybody, how to feel about that. But I always think, every now and then I think about it, if that time comes for me, and you never know how you react. But I've been taught that we're supposed to celebrate leaving and mourn coming.
Right.
It's absolutely true.
And when I constantly build that in my brain to try to build strength with it. Now, when it happens, God knows, I don't know. But I'm interested in the depression, because the depression is going to help you get healthier.
Stronger.
You know what I'm saying? And stronger. So, yeah, that's what we got to work on.
Because with me, I'm not depressed, just, man, grief is that toxic relationship also.
But you have to, it's a spider. It's got several legs. You gotta go down every branch and do whatever it is. I'm just telling you, because you fix one or two, the car run off of 2 or 3 cylinders, but you're burning a lot of fuel. You need a tune up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change all these plugs and wires at some point. You know what I'm saying? And that may not. I mean, only you can science that up to what
Right.
it is. Yeah.
That's absolutely true. Because I don't know, Teda, it's just so much I could say, so much I want to say, but it's like at the same time I'm kind of full, so I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But I just think, I do agree with Mr. Ure. Like, you just got to figure out, give it to God, and totally surrender and allow Him to do what He do. Because I think a lot of times that's one of the hiccups that we have, and I'm guilty of that myself. Like, I've been praying, be asking God to do certain things, but at the same time, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it too. I done gave it to Him, but I'm trying to bogart Him. Like, nah, that's not how it works.
Well, I think you're on point though with that. I think because we, to ask for something without putting in the work is, now you're asking to be guided by the spiritual energy, right? By God. you want that guidance. So if I ask for, you know, a more healthier relationship, I still got to put the work in,
True.
right? But when in these decisions that I'm about to make, when this hypothetical with my wife and my children, make sure that I'm not moving off the flesh. Like, make sure I'm
Right,
not moving off
absolutely.
an impulse. Make sure these movements are spiritually. Make sure that they are considerate of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. You
Right.
know, you have to show action. You got to do it. Like,
Right.
you know, it's within us, right? The nearest place to find, you know, the Creator is within. So we have to move and do things, but you want to be guided not by the flesh or
Right.
not by, you know, carnal ideas. You know, not by making someone, you know, get your leg back and all that. You want to move from a spiritual point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you do that, you know, you're gonna be fine. But I want to focus on the depression. Like, if we can get you, you know, addressing that, I think everything else you're gonna have.
Or heal on its own. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, is there anything that you want to say that you haven't said?
No.
So, are there any relationships that you would like to repair that were estranged, or, you know what I'm saying, because you were in your addiction, that, you know, maybe, you know, maybe you took it the wrong way, or maybe, you know, whatever the situation looked like, if it was something.
No, I want to hang back out with y'all, my girls.
So let me ask you this: being that you said that, why do you think you couldn't hang around us, or we wasn't around you? So
I don't know.
did you feel some
I
type of way
thought
about
it
that?
was because I was on pills. I did, but then I didn't. I didn't care anymore.
So you had to know, though, that any person that was in your life that was constructive or positive, and if they kind of faded away, they seen something, and, you know, just that common thing was probably that you were spiraling at that point. So, you know, sometimes people, you know, because I remember we all going on the bus, right? We picked her up.
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that? And we was like, y'all was like 20 deep on the bus. I might
Oh
not.
yeah,
I might not
okay,
supposed to be.
yeah.
I might not supposed to be saying this. I
Everybody.
don't want to get nobody to know. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but that was a great. That was a great. I mean, she was happy. It was a great
yeah.
time, right? So I can imagine,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
like how that you see that circle dwindle, and you know, people. You know, we got to do better at helping, man. Like, you know, we sometimes we got to do better at, you know, extending help. That's all I really don't know.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Miss Go Getter, any final words from you?
No, other than I'm shocked that you decided to come. Like, I really wasn't expecting you to come.
I was
but
like,
but I'm
thank you,
proud of you, though.
Jesus, I'm going to sleep because they're not here.
But I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud
Thank
that you
you.
decided to do it.
Thank you.
And I want you to stay encouraged and keep moving forward.
Yeah.
And just, you know, you just have, no one can really tell you how to handle certain situations, but you just have to want whatever it is you decide to do, you have to want it in order for it to work. So if you want to rebuild relationships, if you want to start doing, you know, your cooking or your daycare or whatever, you have to stay focused, positive, and keep moving forward. Even if you have to just cold turkey remove certain situations out your life, you have to do it, because if you're in a situation that you're not or you shouldn't be there or whatever the case may be, it's not going to go anywhere
not gonna
until you
align, yeah.
until you know, do what you're supposed to do and remove those other things that's not supposed to be there with you.
Right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you're not going to have a beautiful lawn, but you got a whole bunch of weeds. It's not going to work.
Right.
So,
That's right.
yeah.
It's gonna look good, but it's gonna be dead. It's
It
gonna be
ain't
burnt
even
grass,
gonna-
ain't it,
right.
Mr. Ewan?
So in closing, with me, I just want to say that, you know, girl, I love you.
I love
know
you
what I'm saying?
too.
Like, I rock with you. You know, I just think, other than your children, who cares about the other relationships? Repair yourself.
Yeah.
Like put all the energy into repair. Like your children,
Right.
the people who love you, they understand.
Right.
Like I don't have the words, that, you know, you
Right.
know. But like as far as repairing your children, I just think you owe your children that because I think that you're the source of that getting to that point. But and then I'm a guy that people will tell you I love my children to death. I ain't kissing nobody behind, right? Especially if I done went through the preventative things to go out there. When I came home, I did cartwheels, kissed their butt, throw them in the air, hug them, and all that because I was gone out of their life and I needed to. And they had siblings. I did that for them too. But I've done enough of that. It's the score even now. You know what I'm saying? So just if you can repair with your children, just yourself. Just repair all those little avenues. Like you got the main thing situated. It's great. Now fill your plate with, all those side dishes. Start back recooking those. You've cooked the meat because that was the big thing. But all the side dishes, start repairing those. You know what I mean within yourself. So I hope. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, only thing I gotta say is, I'm like Miss Go Getter. I'm surprised you're here too. Like, cause when you told me, I was like, girl, stop lying.
And then when you told me, I said, girl, go ahead.
Yeah, she did. But overall, I think I'm glad that you that you're here, and I think that it's not about. I know that it's not about exploiting you at all, and it's about you being able to help somebody else and shed light on. And, and I think like with us, when you come sit on this table, you're controlling your narrative. You are getting in front of whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you have the ability to tell your story because it's you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I can sit and tell you online. He can tell you, she can tell you, whatever, but we don't know. We'll be sitting here making up stuff. But because it's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, for you is when you look back at this episode that those times when it's like, things are kind of rocky or whatever, you look back at it as inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the courage to come up there and tell the world what I've been through. So you had 100 couple of eyes, now you have more eyes. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason to make sure that you're walking the correct walk.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're striving the right way. So with that being said, stay tuned to All Things WGM&x.
Good night.
Peace.
Good night.